I remember going in the food stamp line. It was when me and Chris first got married. I had just gotten a job, but it was like paying $25,000 a year, and I could just barely make ends meet. But I remember being in that food stamp line in like Ugg boots and my North Face and just looking so cute, right? And it was because even though I was getting food stamps, my parents had bought me all that stuff from college. So I just felt kind of wild. And of course I could have asked my parents, but I was like, I'm not asking my parents for money. I'm grown. I'm gonna get myself out of this situation. Me and my husband are gonna get ourselves out of this situation. I think we were only on food stamps it was definitely less than a year, I believe. But I remember I felt so embarrassed not because I was there, but because people were so mean. Like people that worked there were just like really unhappy, really mean. They were yelling at people. And I'm just like, couldn't this be a better experience? Do we have to treat people so bad because they're having a hard time? You don't know who you're talking to in this line. These people could turn out to do whatever and be anything that they want to be. And y'all are talking to them crazy. But it was also a wake-up call for me that I would rather give than receive. Like I would rather be the one who can go in there and just like pay for everybody's groceries for a month than be the one who needs assistance. And so I had to really work my way out of that financial situation. Me and Chris didn't have a wedding, y'all. We couldn't afford one, so we didn't have one. We didn't have a honeymoon because we couldn't afford one, so we didn't have one. But we knew we wanted to do life together. So we really had to come up with a financial plan to get ourselves out of, kind of financial straits. And by working, that is such a big bug. By working together, we were able to do it. So I thank God for that experience and other experiences like it where I was treated really bad because of what I didn't have, because it reminds me to treat people well, but it also reminds me that I don't like that feeling. So when I wake up and I get to work, even when I'm complaining about something, ain't nothing worse than that. Having to stand in the Whole Foods line with a food stamp card, hoping that they don't call it out. And they always do, because the register never knows how to use it. And she's always like, oh, we got food stamp on aisle 3. Like, it was just, so embarrassing. I hated that for me. We remember those times. We're grateful that we experienced those times, but we work really hard to never go back to that.